Alright. That was a big stretch. That was a necessary big stretch. And you know what else is necessary? Hello and what is up, everybody? Clifford Biggs here, once again playing some more Minecraft. Create Ultimate Selection. Or not Minecraft. We last left off, I went ahead and upped the RAM for this mod pack, and it seems to be fixing some of my lag city problems. Lag city. Lag city. Lag city. But not by much. For some reason, that area over there is still just taking my frames. I'm over here giving this pack like 12 gigs of RAM. And the thing is, yes, it's nearly like 400 mods. It's going to be brutal no matter what. But this is getting ridiculous. Oh, you lucky I don't have ammo. I'd be slaughtering you. Anyway, in between streams, I went ahead and made the advanced solar generators. Wait, could I have just taken power off this? Oh my gosh, I could have. Alright, I made the 4. Alright. So now it's making brine. That should have some heat going through it now. Yeah, there we go. Because luckily the advanced solar generators generate heat, but they also generate power. Which means if I was smart, I would totally hook up some power cables to that and have them connect down here. But not that smart. Anyway. Alright, that's fixed. Anyway, 5 times ore processing. Let's go. Okay, we are going to do it. 5 time ore processing. Alright. Now that I'm done being stupid, how do we need slurry. So let's say we look up iron slurry, right? You need that dirty iron slurry. So for that we need sulfuric acid. To get sulfuric acid we need sulfuric trioxide and water vapors. And now in order to get sulfuric trioxide we need oxygen and sulfur dioxide. Now in order to get sulfur dioxide we need the chemical oxidizer and sulfur dust. Alright. Chemical oxidizer is a complicated machine. I have none of the parts for. Okay, I can make a basic tank. That's easy. Boom. Done. What else do I need? I need a dynamic tank. Damn it, I'm out of steel? No, I'm not. What trays do you got, man? All of this shit. Wait, what was that top button? Angel wings. Do I have any emeralds? I mean, no, this is a mountain. Why would there be emeralds? Alright, how are we doing? Take that coal coke out. Put it in here. Take that slag. Alright, I am have to do a little bit of automation with that coal coke. Yeah, really put a pressure plate there. Why did I go through here? I don't know. Up here. I'm having a moment of stupidity. Shut up. tank. Then what else do I need? Okay. Let me get like a redstone. And I want to enrich that. That. 2 osmium. And then what do you require? Alright. Right. I need more osmium. In there. Alright. Boom, put those in there. Put these in here. Now then, where am I gonna put this? Because I'll make the sulfur. I could put it down here. Because I'm gonna need the oxygen and the hydrogen coming out of this. Because I need to make hydrochloric acid. But I also need to make I need to fix this wall here. Do I have small tough bricks? I have polished cut tough slabs, but that's not what I need unless I can turn those into a whole block. And can I take this and make small? Oh, I make 5 bricks. I'm gonna need this hydrogen. How are you doing on power? Power is good. Power is not the issue. Alright, you should be done. You're done. Good. This because I already had the components for it, and I'm gonna make the chemical oxidizer. Alright. Unless I put this all on the island. Because I'm gonna need like what, 2. Like I'm gonna need an electrolytic separator anyway, because I need to separate out the brine into sodium and chloride. The sodium I don't need because I don't have a nuclear reactor. I mean, this is fine over here, and I can route power to it underneath. That's fine. I should. Let me get the electric lytic separator. Right, that's the annoying part about it. Oh my god, I need so many of this. 100% did a lot more of this off stream. I always forget how annoying it is to do 5-time word processing. Alright, let's get that going. Actually, let me just make 16 of these. I gotta have more Osmium. There's no way. Raw silver, tin. Lead. Nickel, Osmium. There we go. And I need to upgrade this to like diamond. What is that? Iron? Can I just do iron to diamond? Oh my gosh, I can. Okay, the makers of sophisticated storage definitely has thought about certain combinations of stuff. Like wanting to skip gold, because gold's a bit of a pain in the ass and just go straight to diamond. There we go. Right, it's got a few of these already. Let me just take out the stuff that is literally not, you know, tools. Alright, so what I'm gonna need. Like, I'm good, you need the advanced pipes. I'm starting to think I might need to make the platform bigger as well. What's it take to just make a crafter? just realized, why the hell did I not make a pattern before? Like, make a pattern, then store the crafting recipe for a pattern in here. So that way I can just do that. Right, it doesn't know how to make, okay, craft me one of these. I gotta put that in there. Glass is not that available, okay. Pattern, make 6 of these. Alright. Thank you. Now that that's done, I'm gonna start putting some of the mechanism stuff in here so I stop needing to freaking craft the damn thing like the electric link separator. Put that in there. Okay, that one's gonna be a pain in the ass because it doesn't know what to use for that. Alright, so what the fuck do I need for that again? A hammer will do it. I think it's just a hammer and the ores will do it. So you need this. What else is needed? Gold dust, iron dust, and 2 osmios. Oh, don't you dare tell me I don't have iron here. Of course I don't have iron in the system. Of course. And luckily, that's not that big of a deal. Alright, and boom, and boom. Alright, electric link separator. I'm gonna need this for the brine. I need the chemical infuser grind so I can put this here. So I can put this here. Now I'm gonna need like mechanical pipes. So I think all the power lanterns I put up have stopped like hostile mobs from spawning in this area. Because I know there's nowhere near enough light to stop them from spawning close. So I need the chemical, if I can spell chemical correctly, that would be nice. Infuser, I think this is the one for combining two gases into one, right? Gosh darn it, alright. 2 basic tanks, 1, 2. Let me just make a whole bunch of these. By a whole bunch, let me just make 4 of these. Infuse that. Get that going. Okay, so what I'm going to want is to vent the sodium. I'm not going to need the sodium. I'm not going to need to store it. So I just realized I need 2 of these damn things. Two. Should I just make this platform bigger for all the machines I'm gonna put over here? Because what I can do is take that electric blade separator out of the basement, put it over here, and just run a line for the oxygen over there. Or just make another one. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and make this platform bigger. Because making it bigger literally would cost me nothing. That and scaffolding. Running out of the good stuff. Let's do 24 of these. And my one is in my backpack. Just gonna go ahead and make this platform bigger like I probably should have done in the first place. I also forgot I was gonna put posts and lanterns on this, but never mind, the torches just kinda work and then we'll run. That's fine. I don't need to be that much bigger. think I have more layer scorch yet. Alright, logic link separator. They're gonna go there. Snap the back, practice button. You hate to hear it, but you just gotta do it. And now then, I mean, I can use the basic for now. Because what I can do is just upgrade it all later anyway. Add a steel. Let me see. Are these things actually producing power steel? Oh, they are. We can go underneath here. Forgot that mining underwater sucks balls. Tell you that the bottom is an input. So now any power that these things generate will just go into this grid when this thing actually has power. Alright, so basic mechanical pipes. Okay, that's pulling out that. Now this has no power, so it's not going to do shit. So, now then. Really bad placements all around. Let me see if I have any more steel so I can make more, I do, but it's not enough. It's like, I gotta automate my steel production game. That's the problem. so much stuff required, but I don't have like mystical agriculture where I can just, you know, hey, make a shit ton of this. Alright, I think that should be it right there, right? Oh, fuck. At least I can see it. Then I'm going to say that line is an output. Alright, so this is now making the sodium and is making the chloride. Good. Don't access because I don't need the sodium. What I need is the chloride, and the chloride has to go from there into a chemical infuser. The chemical infuser is going to take that chloride and infuse it with hydrogen. So I need to bring the hydrogen from my base all the way over here. So I can make hydrogen chloride. That's going to be for something else entirely. Let's get where's the fucking input? Right. So I do have that giant thing underneath here. This needs power. Oh my gosh. do that. I can't be bothered. I can't be arsed. Now then, this has power. Alright. So that's good. These two need power. They should be over the main lines. They're not. Alright. If I hook this up correctly, so I just make an electric link separate over here. What? Sulfur. Oh, it has to be crushed first. So I need to put a crusher here to crush it into dust. Alright. Oh, let me see, make sure that's the only problem. It just needs to be dust, that's all. Because I don't remember having to crush sulfur before. Right, I'm out of steel. Okay. Put more slag in there. And this is running out of place for the creosote oil. I wonder if I can just hit that with like an advanced alloy, make it into an advanced tank. Because how do I make advanced tanks? Okay, don't think I can do that how I want to do it. But let me check, confirm, and find out. Nope. Okay, so simply right-clicking on it with a alloy is not going to do a trick. Okay, I confirmed and I found out. Okay. Steel in there. buckets. Oh, of course I don't have any buckets. Why would I have buckets? Because I keep making a damn mechanical pipe that uses the damn buckets. Alright, here's that crusher. I need it. Crusher has to go here. So if I put you in there, are you telling me you can only be crushed by a only a pulverizer can crush this? The crusher cannot crush this. Of course. Why would I foolishly believe that the crusher can crush sulfur into dust when it was so obvious that only the pulverizer can crush sulfur into dust? Configure output, top could be input. Sulfur dioxide. Okay, so this is working. One thing I want to do is definitely get some flint in here. And an infra upgrade to upgrade that further. But the flint is like, I can just get it from there. There's one thing I have a lot of is flint that's not being used. Alright, so I might as well just get another electric separator, have the oxygen go here and sulfur goes, hydrogen go there. Because let me see how it works in my basement here. And that hydrogen in the basement can be just for like a jetpack or a flint or... Okay, so the hydrogen goes left, oxygen goes right. Hammer time. Okay, stop. Run. Iron. Done. Gold. Done. And where's the osmium? To you. Done. There we go. Wait, I don't need another sink. I have plenty of water. Alright. Well, I am going to use a pressurized tube still. I have 10. What does it take to make you? 18 should be fine. And I'll put you hydrogen to the left, oxygen to the right. It's not going to look pretty, but hopefully this is enough. Okay, and if I did this correctly, is that oxygen? Yes, it is. So now I need the pressurized pipe. That should be making sulfur trioxide. Yes, that is. And pressurized to left. Okay. Oxygen went there. Oh. Okay. Can we not talk about that one? Like, come on. These cables all look the same. Alright, so this is making hydrogen chloride. This is making sulfur trioxide. Now I need to make that sulfur trioxide into sulfuric acid. And that is brine and sulfur trioxide? Oh no, it's water vapors. So I'm going to need another chemical infuser to infuse water vapors and... Excuse me. Excuse me again. To infuse water vapors and sulfur trioxide together. Okay, and how the fuck do I get water vapors again? It's from decondensing water. And for that, I need a rotary thing. One basic fluid tank. One basic. I need that, and then I'm going to need another chemical infuser. More steel. Oh, right, the thing is full of, actually, no, unless there's like is there trash cans? Yes, there is. Because truth be told, I have enough of the... I have more than enough to creosote oil. I can start trashing the rest. Okay, can't just do it like that. There we go. Let's just get that out of here, shall we? Alright. There we go. Okay, anyway, now I need a chemical infuser. Because I have the hydrochloric acid, which I know I need for the shards. I need the, what is it, chemical washer to clean the dirty slurry and to clean slurry, which I can just move that with the, I believe slurries just count as a liquid and not a gas. reason why I keep making it still over here, because like I said, it's a two-step process here. Which I can afford to automate that. I just need to make some basic logistical pipes. Wrong place. Love doing all that traveling, don't have the things I need. I should be full on this stuff over here. Right? Oh, no, you're still going. You're still going. You're almost full. So this is going to stop the moment that hydrogen core reaches the tops. Now this is going to need power. Any more mechanical pipes to get that water in there. I want you to do that. There we go. Unfortunately, I still need one more, because that's only to there. So I think I am out of food. I mean, hold on. Let's go. Just go for a pork chop real quick. Alright, I ran out of buckets. I also ran out of steel. I really do need to automate this in some degree. Now it says the coal coke goes in the top. I'm gonna check the manual. Because RTFM. Read the fucking manual. Alright, so that's decondensing. I've got water vapors. I need another chemical infuser to infuse the water vapors with the sulfur trioxide to make sulfuric acid. Shit, I don't need that. I need the manual. Still has output at the front, slag at the back. The fuel will automatically output to conveyor belt inventories. Irons and coals are fed to the top. Okay. So let me see if I have any iron. Any more steel. Where are we going with the slag? There should be plenty of slag. Hopefully this is enough. Okay, that looks like cold coke going over. Alright. So it's kind of sort of automated. The creosote is automatically being dumped. The iron is automatically going in. The steel is not automatically coming out. And there's nothing I can do with the coke oven. There's no improved coke oven. That's just the speed that it goes at. Wondering if it's worth it just to make steel and mechanism away. It's a 3-step process, but I mean, I do have a need for a lot of steel. Anything more in here? Nope. So I put that in there. 1 does 8. I'm gonna do 64. That's 4 times 8. Chemical infuser. Oh, I had all the parts ready. Alright, I think I was making the parts. Sulfur trioxide, I believe, is a liquid. Nope, it's a gas. Okay, and that should be making sulfuric acid. Yep. Alright, so I need the sulfuric acid and the chemical injector, I think it is. This needing the chemical washer. This is needing the chemical injector. And I think the sulfuric acid is a liquid, so I have to use basic mechanical pipes to go from here all the way to home base over there. Same thing with the hydrochloric, hydrogen chloride. That also has to go over there via mechanical pipes. Which means I need a lot of steel. And that's just for the clumps. Also gonna need a logistical sorter to take shit out of that. How are we doing? Because I have a lot going on in this power system here. It's not even phase. Literally, I have this whole ass setup, and this like power system just does not give a damn. You know what? I can respect that. I have apples. I have one golden apple. Great. Carrots. Okay, I do have carrots. What can I use you for? Golden carrots. That. Turtle meat carrot stew. Veggie stew. A kelp bowl if I cook it with rice. Hospital cooking guide. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and for now, temporarily, just put this over here. I have plenty of seeds. Those will not be missed. Okay, put that in there. X out of that. Nothing's happening with that, so I bring this over. Which this is 640. But I think I did need 18. I need 16. Because it's 10 per. Steel run. I mean, I have 5. Nowhere near enough for how much I need. No, it's chemical mixer. Hold on. Because I'm gonna need the logistical sorter to go into a chest that's gonna have a compacting upgrade. Or I could just put a compacting upgrade on a damn thing. It'll turn them all into like raw blocks. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. Unless I have one already. I have one already. There's nothing in here that I'm gathering that can't be decompacted. Okay, I gotta tell it. Gold, copper. What else? 10. Uranium. Hold on, if I look at shards, right? It's iron, gold, osmium, copper, tin, and lead, and uranium. Okay, so iron, gold, copper, tin, lead. So I don't need the zinc. Uranium. Don't need the silver. Oxide of uranium. Alright, and now I need the logistical sorter. I mean, actually not yet. So, for the iron shards, that's the chemical injection chamber with the hydrogen chloride. Oh, are you fancy? Why you fancy? done yet? You're not even done yet. Ugh. Alright. I'll have to make some speed upgrades, some energy upgrades. Speed upgrade is osmium dust. Engine's gold, I know that. This is going to make it eat to that power. Okay, now I'm hitting the system a little bit harder. But come on, because I'm pretty sure by the time I go over here, do this track, once again, run over here for the umpteenth time. Go over here, ignore that. There's still nothing over here. But this thing is slow as all the hell at producing that coal coke. Which causes enrichment. And if I look up the coke, right? How do I make you? The fertilizer will make it. Is that... Are those two the same thing? Because if I look at steel, right? And let me specifically look up... induction smelter and iron with any type of coke would do. And that will make steel, and I can speed up both those machines, and I have the induction smelter. It's right here, doing nothing. Okay, how do I get a paralyzer? Gears. Okay. Don't know why that makes a blaze rod. I'll put the pyrolyzer here. That could be the output. Now, can I use charcoal? Nope, it has to be coal. Okay, that's fine. I am probably draining the fucking system. I am. Meanwhile, over here, rock steady. Zero fluctuation. Stomach, I do not know why you're growling. literally just ate. Anybody knows why your stomach growls after you eat? Right. You need to be configured to accept. Okay, and looks like 3 ways for making steel. The problem is the creosote. What do you use for? You're basically just a fuel source. I'm hitting this system hard right now. Yeah, I can see my cube fading. There's like so much shit going on right now, it's not even funny. Alright, I'm gonna take that out because this is fading from over here. I'm gonna take this out. Let that finish. Just so this cube can recharge over here. Go to a place that never has a power issue. Cook that shit over here. That's cooking. Let me go ahead and get some sand. I'm going to need it for pressurized tubes I'm going to need to make. Actually, no, I'm doing 2 liquids. I don't need sand at all. What I need is steel. My kingdom for some steel, gosh darn it. Why did I put that in there? How are we doing? Almost done. Just got to 16 to go through. But yeah. So once I get these shards, the chemical injection chamber with hydrochloric acid is how I make them into clumps, and that goes a chain. Then I need the chemical washer in order to turn the dirty slurry into clean slurry, and that just needs water. Now I'm going to want these separated by a space, so one's going to be right here. that's going to be where the chemical washer needs to sit. And it's going to need space so I can funnel hydrochloric acid in here. It won't combine with the oxygen sink over there. Then the chemical washer will be over here. Chemical washer is going to be over here, or maybe not. Because then it's going to pull power directly, and I don't want to do that. Actually, I can have them right next to each other. Yep, no, I'll have them have a space across. Yeah, it's better that way to have a space. Are you done? You're done. Thankfully, you're done. Alright, cook all that steel. Now then, chemical injector station. Which is this? Right. Osmium. 8 of these. Oh, this is going. Let me grab a bucket real quick. Oh, of course I don't have buckets. Why would I have buckets? There's something I'm worried about. It hasn't been causing me issues so far, but safety first. Another safety bucket of lava for safety reasons. Alright, basic mechanical pipes have been acquired. There we go. Alright, let's do this. Iron. Of course, the thing that I run out of is iron. Making this iron farm was definitely a good idea. Made it in like what, stream 1? And it's been putting in this work this entire time. Enrichment chamber, don't need the enrichment chamber. Need the purification chamber. pretty sure all these machines over here probably have stopped. Oh, you're still going? You're full of oxygen. You're out of sulfur. Okay, that's maybe. That's full. We need so much logistical pipes. Alright, put that in there. Let's try to make sure those are full as much as possible. Don't forget to recycle. What is that achievement for? Oh, craft the trash can. Alright, so... Purification chamber. I already made this. I already have the achievement for it. Alright, so now then, can I make you again? Reinforce is diamonds plus this. Alright. I guess 2 diamonds for every one of these as well. So put that in there. I have diamonds here. Hopefully one diamond will do the trick. Oh, I'm chewing through power right now. I am chewing through power. Let me get a sterling real quick and some coal. Actually, I just use that tar. And that's an input. It's not clean. I'm not proud of it. But right now, I need emergency power. Yes, 2 per fuck. And how much I need? So that's the 4 for that. I need 2 for this. I need 4 more. Damn, even with this, it's going down still. This system really uses that power. Unless... Okay, no, that's all going still. This is a very power-hungry mechanism. And then I'm gonna need the osmium. Alright, I put like 3 speed upgrades on this, that's why it's going to the power. There's this thing here that's like true to my power. The Mellow Green Fuser. Alright. Two of these. Chemical injection. And now this is going to need Alright, so this takes these shards and send it out that way. Ouch. Okay, and that's a pressurized tube, so now I have to get... Actually, I'm thinking I might want to put this further back, just to give myself even more room. And shift it over here. Yep, so I'm just going to go ahead and bust a hole to there. I can't do that. That's there. Bust a hole through here. Now, I do have to be careful. One thing I have to remember is that this is technically all sea-bound. I have no clue where the hell I made that hole. There we go. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Please tell me that didn't break anything. Okay, please get some frames. That'd be nice. Let me go ahead. Take some sand here. Take some flint here. If anyone knows why it's so laggy, please tell me what the hell is causing my lag. Oh, that flint is still lasting for days. Is that flint just immortal or some shit? Like, did they make it so it doesn't use up the flint anymore? Because that's 2 stacks of, like, pressurized tubes. Just gotta put that in there. Alright, so I need basic pressurized tubes. Alright, so that's 64 of that. Wait, is it pressurized tubes or basic? Easiest way to tell, if I look up hydrochloric, if there's a hydrochloric tank, okay, it's a gas, okay. If you don't know, if something stores in a tank, it's, I mean, if it stores in a pressurized tank, it's a gas. If it stores in a regular tank, then it's a fluid. Hopefully that made sense. Alright. I should have did more of this off screen. Alright, so I can go ahead and bury that. Fine, so that means it's not waterlogged there. That's why it looks like weird. Alright, what I can do is go ahead and actually connect that inside. Ouch. Pressurized tube, pressurized tube. There we go. Remember, this is the hydrochloric line. There's no right click to harvest? Ugh. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh, that's disgusting. No right click to harvest. Like, what's wrong with you? Who hurt you? Who did it? Okay. And that is power. I can't even see the damn thing. There is some quality of life mods that are sorely missing from this. Hopefully this is enough. A little bit worried because this is a whole stack. Okay, that's going in. Now I gotta remember that entire pipeline is basically And now if I wanted to test it, I can actually just go ahead and do this. Take like one of these here. Put that in here. That should turn that into, I think, clumps. I mean, shards. Did it just give me like 64 for one of those damn things? Because I bet for each one of these shards, it's just one ingot. Holy shit. So how much is that? That's 9 to 64 though. I mean, not 64. That's 9 to 24, which is a... That doesn't even go into 24. It's like 2 point something ratio. So not even full 3 times. They nerfed that. Alright, so I need the chemical washer. Alright, how are we doing over here? Are you charged? Not yet. Right? I think it is the washer I need, right? Because this turns slurries into crystallize, right? Oh, no. It's right. I need the chemical crystallizers to turn the slurry into crystals. Crystallizers. Oh, fucking. Right, so all the steels are exactly the same. Fluoride's not that hard to get. Because it's almost 3. Like, if it was 27 shards, it would be a 3-time processing. Which is so weird, it just does not do 3-time processing like it used to. The refined obsidian is refined obsidian dust, which is diamond and obsidian powder. Right. Do I have obsidian powder? Oh, I just straight up have refined obsidian. And what's the ratio of you? You are 1 diamond to 1 obsidian. Okay. Atomic alloy, and atomic alloy is what? It's refined obsidian to that, and it's a 4 fucking ratio. Are you kidding me? I don't even have obsidian on me anymore, do I? I mean, I have some, but not much. Alright, gotta enrich it, crush it into powder. That is fully charged again. Damn it. Alright. I mean, literally, once I get this sulfuric acid into the chemical injection chamber again? No. No, it's not that. It's a chemical dissolution chamber is what I need. Right? Yeah, chemical dissolution, right? Or as an acid into a slurry. Okay, I can basically fill that in. Or you know what I can do? I can just put them over here. Have the thing, because I'm just going to punch a hole through the wall, have it go overhead. So this would be a chemical dissolution chamber. Straight into the chemical washer. I mean, chemical washer has to be separated by one because this has to have sulfuric acid coming in. Chemical washer into a crystallizer, and the crystallizer can just go over here. And I can just move the stairs back and have that be there. Yeah, so the crystallizer. And the crystallizer can be here. Because the crystallizer doesn't need anything, right? Yeah, just fill it with slurry. It makes, fill it with clean slurry. It just makes stuff. So the washer and the crystallizer can be right next to each other. And I could just go underground to that. The washer could be right here. The washer just needs water. And the chemical dissolution chamber could be right there. Alright, almost there. So I was going to do 5 times more processing. We're doing it. Then afterwards, I can work on the house again. Matter. That should be done. That's 16 of that. Alright, let me make sure I'm not wasting materials. So I need 2 more of these. What's the damn ratio? It's just 1 diamond to this. Okay. So enrich that diamond. I see, I can enrich the whole thing. I don't really need that by itself. Also, how is this machine doing over here? Because that should be done. Right, I had steel in here. Yeah, something like 9 to 24 is like, what, 2.8-ish conversion ratio or 2.8 processing? I need to throw a steel in here. This was a load of bullshit. I shouldn't have to go this just so I can get some final processing. And increase my horse by 5 times. I think this might be a little bit overkill. Alright, so I need these. And how to make you. so 2-to-1 ratio, or I can just use refine. Because 1 refine will do 2 of these. Alloy, I only have 1 of these remaining. Base materials here. So I can go ahead, put you in there, put you there. I did that out of order, like a dumbass of epic proportions. Well, I'm gonna have to dump that. It's really smart. Real smart. I are a big brain. Alright, let me do this in piecemeal before I screw this up again. Alright. So I'm gonna need 4 of those. I need iron. This is still going, which means... Alright. Also, I picked up some steel. Let me get some diamonds. Okay. See if I did this correctly. Enrich that. Put that in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Put that in there. How many basic circuits do I have? 7. Okay, I'm good on those. I only need 2. Take those 4. Put that in there. 1, 2, done. Alright. 1, 2, done. Okay. Now then, let's not screw this up again. Put that in there, put those in there, and that's going to make 4 of these. Done. Now then, put this in here. Gonna need 2. There we go. Put that in there. Done. Chemical crystallizer. Not have an andesite alloy. Can I spell andesite alloy correctly? Nope. Andesite alloy. Okay. Now then. Ouch. Of course I run out. Basic logistical pipes. I should be able to do that. Basic logistical transporter. There. And you are going to treat that as an output. None. Auto checked on. Fuck, you have no power. I don't think I have any advanced power cables, but I don't actually need the advanced power cables for this one. There we go. Is it pretty? Fuck no. Does it do the job? Fuck yes. Okay, so that's done. Now I need the chemical washer. Okay, that's pressurized. Okay, there's some water. Can I please get frames? Can I please get some frames? Why do you have to be bitch? Why you like this? Why? Why are you so aggy? Are you kidding me? That's some bullshit. Alright, we got block of obsidian. And I think I'm gonna have to call this quits here. While I didn't get 5 times ore processing, at least I got 3 times ore processing. Well, not even 3. 2 point, I think it's 2.8. I'm gonna say it's 2.8. You can correct me in the comments down below if it's not actually 2.8 and I'm bad at math. But folks, yeah. This is what I have to say. Thank you. Whether you watch this live or watching VODs, I'm Cliff Biggs. I'm signing out. Please be sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment down below on how you're disappointed that once again I called the stream 5 times ore processing. The first time I did it, I only got 2 times ore processing, and the second time, it's 2 point something. It's not even 3 times ore processing, which means I'm gonna do it again. Okay. I should rename the episodes of the streams to like 5 times ore processing part 1, part 2, and part 3. It's gonna be so confusing because I call my streams parts as well. Here's the problem with not having, like, mystical agriculture. I have no easy way to get my hand on sulfur. And it's like, without sulfur, this whole entire thing kind of just falls apart. Anyway, please be sure to subscribe and ring that bell, as well as turn on notifications, because YouTube is doing the thing where they do not actually notify you of streams unless you turn on notification, even though you ring the bell, which is supposed to give you notification about stuff. But for some reason, they've decided that their AI will not show you notifications unless you specifically say turn on all notification. Otherwise, it will go ahead and turn off notification, because somehow that makes sense to someone. I don't know. Hurry, Suzumiya, please save the king of England. Not of America, fuck that guy. Alright. Anyway. I'm too tired to do stuff after stream. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye! Internet.